I made 4,000 reals in the 5th grade, selling 200 to 300 bags of popcorn. Each bag retailed for 10 to 20 to 30 reals, depending on size and stock, and they would sell out every day. There wasn't anything crazy in this desirable snack, only that it was desired. I started very small. My friend wanted some popcorn and I gave him a handful. He took a bite and his eyes lit up, and so did my business. He offered 15 reals, asking for the entire bag. I was shocked, but happily handed it over to him. The next day, 3 people were asking for my one bag. They must have tried the previous day's popcorn and liked it. Realizing there was competition, I couldn't decide, and so they started bidding. The final bid was 20 reals, and like the day before, I handed over the bag for the money. The next school day, I came prepared with 3 bags of popcorn. The bags were bought instantly, and I was beginning to learn that snacks were an item with lots of demand in elementary/middle school. As more and more people started buying and sharing my food, word got around that I was the kid you went to if you needed anything. I started getting requests for all sorts of snacks, and my business began. Every day after school, I would have my list of items and head to my compound's mini market, buying everything on the list. I received discounts for buying in bulk, saving me some reals, and making me even more money. Soon after, everyone wanted popcorn, from all classes. As my business continued to grow, people from all grades would contact me, sometimes even interrupting my classes to pick up their food. More and more people demanded, and so the prices just continued to gradually increase. Once restrictions were placed on food selling, the prices skyrocketed, and now it was even harder to distribute, so bids were skyrocketing. People started bidding high, around 15 reals, and the final bid would be nearly double that. To keep it interesting, Thursdays were the cheapest day to buy popcorn, because it was first come first serve for a set price of 15 reals. Every day I was making money, and it kept adding up. My margins were truly impressive, staying right around 95%, and the markup was anywhere from 1,500 to 3,000%. The real money maker was my original salted popcorn, due to the fact that an entire bag would cost me just a real, yet I would sell a portion of it for 10 to 20 to 30. As I graduated middle school and moved into high school, I haven't been allowed to sell anything on campus. However, the skills I acquired over my middle school years have stuck. My legacy has stayed, and people still ask me to sell them rare and cool goods. When I go to Lebanon, I have lots of people request me to find them unique items, and I go on mini hunts to find them. I really enjoy it, and the money I make is phenomenal. My dad taught me about supply and demand and lots of other information during middle school, and I haven't forgotten it. The information I learned then still comes into use today. Being the hustler I was built my mentality when it comes to buying and selling. People really interest me, and the way they are influenced to buy things also interests me. The way the brain can be manipulated into buying certain objects based on color and other small stuff we don't notice is very interesting. I see how companies portray their items and how they try to manipulate people into compulsively buying their products. Selling and marketing has become a part of me, and it all started that day in 5th grade.